here, and welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable dicks.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got the jazz hands flying this morning, huh?
You know, everybody's up at them. The fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one thing to be up, but whew, if you're at them.
You got to be
Now
at
we're
them.
talking.
Oh, man. That's right. Get at them. Woo! Boy, I'm feeling good this morning. How you feeling, Pike?
Just fine. Excited. Big day ahead. Big day on the show. Big day personally. So there's a lot happening.
I can't wait to ask you what the hell's going on personally, and we'll talk about what the big day on the show is all about. But first,
are we sure my thing's not more important?
You know, all right, fine. We'll ask you what your big thing is before we get to the big thing on the show. No, I'm curious.
I'm kidding.
I'm curious. The old radio tease. Let's do that, all right? You got me.
All right.
You got me. You hooked me. But first,
Well,
Pike, shut up about your personal life. Shut up. Let me ask you this.
Hey.
This is important. I've been thinking about this all night. Couldn't sleep last night thinking about this. I was like, man, I got to ask Pike. Pike. Nose for toes or toes for nose?
Nose for toes. So 10 noses on the feet?
You know what? You can take it and run with it, but I just thought of one giant nose as like as your toes part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
I think that's the one.
10 toes as a nose.
Well, just by default, because it's on your face. Like I want to fuck that up as little as possible. So, and 10 toes, that's pretty significant. So whatever the nose thing is on my feet, whether it's 10 little noses, or your foot ends with one big nose.
Yeah.
Which is funny to think about that.
Yeah, but
I got to go with that.
Your feet, you would have to smell your feet all day.
There's that part of that.
Oh, yeah, it's a nose, bro. I mean, it's doing its thing. It's one of the senses, you know?
Right. Well, then you would be more foot conscious, so everybody would benefit because you probably clean them more. And who cares? Because how quickly do you get used to a smell? You ever walk into a person's house, maybe as a kid, like one of your buddies, and their house just stank, but they had no clue. You know, they just lived there.
Let's call out your smelly friends, Pike. Whose house was absolutely trash when you walked in?
We had a neighbor growing up, and it was like just poop. Just a poop house. So we hated going over there. But our parents would fucking send us over there some days. Get out of the house. Go to that one friend.
Yeah.
The one that smells like poop. Yeah, that one.
Who's your friend with pink eye constantly? Who is that? Oh, that's Denny. Oh, yeah, Denny. Oh, Denny pink eye. Why don't you go play over at his house? Jesus, Dad. Yeah. Are you training me for... Hey, I'm taking a tour of the sewage plant next week. Boy.
Gotta build up your immunity.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
my God. You weren't vaccinated as a kid. You were just left to play over at Denny Pink Eye's house.
Exactly. Built up all the antibodies you need.
Yeah, exactly.
And the nasal sensitivity.
That's right.
So
go ahead.
Give me the nose. Give me the nose for toes.
Nose for
I'll smell that
toes.
shit all day.
Got it. Yeah. You know what? You're right about the face. You don't want to fuck that up. And you don't want like 10 toes hanging off here. That's weird, bro. You imagine cutting your toenails up here.
Oh, yeah. You'd be a monster.
Yeah. You ever watch Futurama?
I was gonna say he would look like
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg, yeah.
Dr. Zoidberg.
Professor Zoidberg. Dr. Zoidberg, yeah. God, that's a good underrated show.
Oh, I love that. I love that show more than Family Guy and The Simpsons combined. It's my favorite.
Well, I was on your side because that was the craziest thing I've ever heard. What?
I love Futurama, man.
You can love it, but then not say insane thing.
Well, you say insane shit on this show all the damn time. You do.
Do I? Is that right? Well, name 3.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah, no. Oh, you're gonna?
Pike, let me ask you this. No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Your turn. What do you got?
Let me ask you this. When's the last time you went to the dentist?
Right before my insurance ran out after I got laid off.
Classic.
It was a mad scramble in August. When it was like I got let go on the 17th of August, and that means I had till the 31st to make a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment. All this for myself, my wife, my kids. I was like, everyone go to the dentist, the doctor now, you know.
Putting your clothes on your kids. Like, come on. Get in the car.
We're going to the dentist. Yeah. So, and then since then, I've been vigilant as the oral health chief of staff around here. I was like, have you brushed your teeth? Brush your teeth. Brush all your teeth. Did you floss today? Brush your teeth. You know, I've been on it. So,
yeah.
Which I normally am anyway. You know?
Isn't it hard? It's got to be hard to get kids to brush their teeth correctly. Because I, as an adult, really struggle. It's like, oh, okay, today maybe we'll just do the bottoms or brush for 12 seconds.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I don't, but I have those thoughts.
Yeah, you know what would help with that thought? An electric toothbrush. And my recommendation for the best electric toothbrush is in the description below in the show notes there. It's an Amazon affiliate link, which means we'll get some money. But if you're looking to keep up with your oral hygiene, then definitely choose my recommendation of a great electric toothbrush, not Pike's trash recommendation there of the old, what is this, 1863? You're brushing with a piece of tree bark. Get out of here. Electrify. I'm telling you, dude. Done. Then you get the water pick out. You got a water pick? Water pick's life-changing.
Really? That seems ridiculous.
It's so awesome. You're just blowing out shit like you're pressure washing your face. It's amazing.
It's supposed to replace floss. Is that right?
You're supposed to floss maybe a little bit. You don't have to do it as often, though. They still recommend
how many things are... Nah, man, I don't have that much time.
Yeah, you do.
That's like
yes, you do.
I like to fill my time with other things, not 10 different steps to a oral routine.
Oh, Pike, you do have time. Oh, my God. If you're like Pike and you don't have any time to keep up with your own face, well, then follow him on all social media. It's at Pike Taylor Radio. He'll be there with his gross-ass mouth, which, by the way, comes into play for the big announcement coming on up here later on in the show, actually.
It's funny you say that because it also segues into my personal story, which we're also going to, touch on.
Yes, we'll get to there in 1 second. First, let me promote myself. Hi, I'm Sparks. Make sure you follow me on all social media at Sparks Radio. Yeah, thanks. And look, if you could, one way you can help out the show greatly is hitting the subscribe button, thumbs up, and all kind of stuff. We set a goal, Pike, of 300 subscribers by February. And I don't know if
it was a lofty goal.
Yeah, very lofty considering the content we put out. And we are at 240.
Ooh.
I know. It's going to come down to the wire, bro. It's going to be real close because it's the 5th of January, and we only have the rest of this month to hit 60 more subscribers. So if you could, tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Even if you got a giggle out of this thing, it's free for you. Doesn't cost you anything. That would be great. And if you're listening, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, all that nonsense people talk about. They do it because it really does. It's stupid how much it helps out the show. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And one last thing, shop the shop. There you go. SparksRadio.com/shop. We've sold 3 shirts. We are basically breaking even, or we sold 2 shirts and a jacket, and we made money, $1.90 on the first shirt, 75 cents on the jacket, but then we lost money on the Rim Nation shirt that was sold. So we are basically living even right now in terms of revenue on the show. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, Pike, before we get to the massive show announcement that I've been talking about, sorry, there's like a hair flying around. What is your personal story? Go ahead, Pike.
It's really silly. But I just, I woke up today. What am I looking forward to? I got myself a big boy dentist appointment. And that's big news because the last time I went to the dentist, fucking Obama's first term. Okay. So it's kind of exciting, but also not exciting because I know they're going to want to rip out probably half my teeth.
Yeah, ironically, nobody had health care last time you went to the dentist.
Yeah, I sure as hell didn't.
Yeah,
for my teeth anyway. So.
What happened, man? Why don't you go to the dentist?
I didn't have dental insurance. Once I was off my parents, I just didn't get it because somebody at work told me, it's not good. It's not a good program.
Dude,
I'm like, okay.
Every place I've ever worked, everyone always bitches about the health care. Every single one. They're like, this fucking healthcare is the worst here, blah, blah, blah. And every single place I've been, the healthcare has been progressively better than the last. But everybody always complains about the type of insurance that these employers get.
That's a fun adult thing to bitch about.
I know, dude.
Your employer's healthcare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go, and I know because I've been pushing it off, but I have some pretty significant like dental, tooth pain.
Do you really?
Sensitivity to cold. I've had a broken tooth. One of my teeth is broken in half and has been for years. So there's going to be some major shit, which I'm not looking forward to that.
Dude,
even
you're
with
going to be
insurance.
swollen tomorrow. You're going to be like all...
I don't know if they're going to go right in today. I'm guessing we might schedule a procedure.
They're 100% going to try to do it today because they want that cash, bro. They want that money. They're going to be like, well, you can do it today, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. Sign it. You're spending $2,000 today, bro. I just want to let you know.
Jesus Christ. Don't say that.
That stimulus money, put it in your mouth.
I'm going to, too. Fuck. God, don't say that. All right. Anyway, enough about my big boy dentist appointment. We can move on.
Hold on. I'm writing that down.
Nice.
All right. There you go. All right, Pike, good luck at your dentist appointment later on
Thank you.
today. I wish I had like a big announcement graphic. I should have done that. Anything else we should play instead of the big announcement graphic? What could I play that really kind of makes this sing? You know what? We got this. I'll play this. Here. Is it this one? No. Let me ask you this. Hold on.
The committee has spoken.
Yeah. How about that? Oh, and let me ask you this. Still pops up. That's fine. You just do your thing. Let me ask you this. Now look at this. We've got something big for the committee, and this is really exciting. And how long have we been talking about this, Pike? We've been talking about this for a while behind the scenes.
Months.
And we've really wanted to do it right. We really wanted to say something with some thought and some planning behind it. And I think now the time has come in the year of our Lord, 2021, to unleash something that could be really, really great and really, really exciting for us here on the show and for you, the committee. And the committee is, of course, the people that enjoy this show. And I really don't want it to sound just like a money grab because it's going to be really cool. So, Pike, we got two things going on here, and it's kind of a lot to digest. So I'm going to break it down in the first one. We started a Patreon page. Okay, we got a Patreon page going on. It is a awesome, stupidly cheap. Again, we are not business savvy humans, but it's a great thing. Okay, the Patreon page, it's patreon.com/sparksradio. This is pretty awesome. As you can see, stupid cheap is how much it is. Let's go over. Normally when you go on like Patreon, the level, there's like 19 levels. We have 3. We have 3 levels if you want to be a Patreon patron. I don't know what they're called. We're calling them committee members. We got the first level. This is an elevated committee member. Okay, how much is it, Pike?
To me, it looks like it's only $1.
It's
one single dollar.
$1 a month. $1 a month for a elevated committee member. Now, elevated committee member is pretty sweet. First of all, you're gonna get that kick-ass elevated committee member sticker, and I'm gonna send it to you. So right there, that costs me already. That's $1, like right there, with the printing and the stamps are 50 cents. The envelope, the printing of the sticker, the whole thing, right?
Gas to get there, yeah.
Gas to drop it off at the mail place, whatever that's called. All right, you got a lot of cool shit there. All right, already for $1 a month. However, you're also going to be allowed to vote on special things for this show. So when we do like, hey, we are going to put it up for a vote, we're going to only let elevated committee members vote on this show. You're going to be the people that decide these things. So if you want to be an elevated committee member, you get, of course, the original Sparks sticker. I'll throw that in there. And you get the elevated committee member sticker as well. All right. And you get the ability to vote for cool shit on the show. Now, Pike, that's the first level of our Patreon. Okay. That's pretty good. $1, right?
I like it.
Patreon was like, we suggest you charge more. And I was like, shut the fuck up, Patreon. Okay. Just let me do my thing. Number 2. Second level, and here's where this is where it really comes down to the thing that Pike and I have been thinking about for the better part of 2020. Are you ready? Pike, why don't you announce what it is? Take it away.
Are we talking about Project PAYHEM?
Oh my God.
The committee has spoken.
That's right, Pike.
Let me tell you about Project PAYHEM. Okay, so we fancy ourselves on this show the fact that we involve the committee. Okay, everything we do when it comes to the show and the content and the fun stuff, we involve you, whether it's voting or sending in videos. So we want to take that through the fucking stratosphere with Project PAYHEM. So we want to start doing crazy stunts, crazy shit that we're all going to be involved in and all going to get a laugh out of, and then some. So, for example, what would that be? Well, we first talked about wanting to launch a billboard in a city like Las Vegas, a huge billboard with some hilarious, viral content on that billboard.
Yeah.
And we want you we want to involve you. So, how is that? Like, well, how about you get to pick what's on the billboard? You think of some crazy shit, and we're going to put it on the billboard. All right? You know, the crazy thing about a billboard is it costs money. So that's where the Patreon comes in. See, it's all tied together.
Exactly. So $3 a month is Project PAYHEM level. And what we're going to do is we're going to take, once we hit a certain amount of people, you can set goals. So what you do is we set a certain amount of people that can hit the goal for Project PAYHEM, and then we're going to take that money that we get and then put it into Project PAYHEM, a stupid billboard, TV commercial, skywriting plane, newspaper ads, you name it, we want to do it. You're going to be just chip it in, dude. It's $3 a month. $3 a month. Are you kidding me? And then we're gonna do stupid, hilarious, public, practical jokes that you're gonna have the ability to vote on, come up, create the whole thing. We as a committee are gonna come up with this thing and do it, and you're gonna be able to decide only if you're a Project PAYHEM member. So, in order to usher this in, because it's not really an easy concept to explain, other than like, hey, let's just buy some dumb shit for just to make it funny. For the sake of being funny, let's just be funny. Put out some comedy in the world. Pike and I are putting up the very first billboard in Las Vegas. But here's the cool thing. This is the cool twist to it, Pike.
Yeah.
How is this billboard different, and how is this changing this show from every other show?
Well, Sparks, thank you for asking. We are going. I think what you mean is the fact that we are involving the committee.
Yeah.
AKA you.
Yeah.
You. Now we're not going to just say, "Hey, Sparks, this was funny. I thought of this. We're going to put this up on the billboard." No, we want you. We want you to be on the billboard. Have you ever been on a billboard? I was on a bus once, not to brag, but it was like the coolest fucking thing in the world. And it wasn't even funny. It was just an ugly picture of me. Imagine being on a hilarious billboard that everybody is talking about. That's next level.
Next level. All right. So here's what we're going to do. For the launch of Project PAYHEM, the show that we're serious and the show that we're really going to do this, we are putting up a billboard in Las Vegas. And we want you to send in your picture. Okay, we're gonna run it like we've done every other thing on this show. We're gonna put it up on Instagram. We're gonna do it specifically on Instagram. You send in a selfie of us. There's a couple rules. You have to be smiling, and it has to be a picture from, like, you know, the chest up, because we gotta have it pretty high resolution, because it's gonna be on a giant fucking billboard. I mean, think of like 40 feet long kind of billboard. Okay, so selfie of yourself. And you have to be smiling, because Pike and I, we're putting up the joke, and we're going to put your picture up on the billboard, okay? And this is, for an example, this is what it's going to look like. But Pike, I put your picture as the example.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So this is what the billboard will be. All right? So we thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny if it looked like a missing persons billboard, but Pike, you came up with, instead of persons, it's just teeth. So it says missing teeth. And we're going to block out your teeth. So that's the other thing, okay? So when you send in your billboard, or when you send in your selfie for the billboard, you have to be smiling. That's why I said full. You have to be cheesing, man. Like, we want to see all the teeth so we can make sure that you're missing some of them, and we'll put it up on the billboard in Las Vegas, and we'll do it through Instagram. All right. So Instagram @Sparks Radio. Send in a selfie. DM it to us. You could also send it to @PikeTaylorRadio on Instagram as well. DM it to him. What we're gonna do is we're gonna compile all of them, put it in one thing. Be like, all right, time for the selfie you think should go up on the missing teeth billboard. And then what we'll do is we'll take the person who gets the most votes, take your selfie, and put it up on a billboard in Las Vegas, Nevada, baby. Should be
Holy shit.
Yes, exactly. This is to celebrate the launch of Project PAYHEM. It's only $3 a month. This is the kind of stuff we want to do all the time. And this is, I mean, I'm talking, like I said, TV commercials. All right, we could run your picture in a TV commercial. This is comedy for the sake of doing comedy. We don't want to do any. This isn't like we have a political agenda. This isn't like we have some sort of like, oh, we have to make a statement about something. We're not even talking about advertising the show on the commercial. We just want to do comedy. So we're gonna put you on a TV commercial or newspaper ads, or we're going to write something hilarious with a plane in the sky. This is amazing. This is our way of being able to fund this. It's only $3 a month for you. And you get all the benefits of voting on what the joke will be for Project PAYHEM. What are we doing? We want to, I mean, this is a committee. We're all in this together. So we really want you to be a part of this part of the show. It should be a really, really fun thing. And only Project PAYHEM members will be able to decide what we do for Project PAYHEM. All right, $3 a month.
$3 a month is all. You won't even feel it. Just a little prick monthly out of your bank account.
Dude, you won't notice $3 a month. I mean, come on, that's insane. Dude. Yeah.
Occasionally, I'll look at my bank account and it's like, oh, $3 came out for some subscription. I'm like, what is that even? What is that? Oh, it's like, I downloaded a fucking grocery app or something. Okay, I don't even bother to go delete it. It's just $3.
It's just $3 a month that we can do this amazing stuff with. All right, and then the final level of the Patreon is something called special committee members. Now, this is the elite community. Okay, this is the special subcommittee we call the special committee. And they are going to be able to decide a bunch of stuff, but not just being able to decide. They're going to get this special committee sticker, which, by the way, on the top we have stars on the top. So every year you're a special committee member, you get a sticker sent with a second star. It's signifying second year, third year, fourth year with the 4 stars, 5 stars. You know what I mean? To show your level, which is amazing. Not only if you're the special committee member, it's $5 a month, but you get all 3 stickers. You get the Project PAYHEM sticker, elevated member sticker, and the original Sparks Radio sticker, which is cool. And of course, the special member of the special committee sticker. But dude, you also get exclusive content. We're going to be doing like live chats. Aside from doing the show here, or 5 on Friday, we want to do cool hangouts with you. We're going to be doing live events in the future. So live events if you come to our live event, you're going to get VIP access. We're not sure what that is because it all depends on venue size, where it's located, all this kind of stuff. But we'll make sure that since you're a member of the special committee, you get the VIP treatment as well. I absolutely love that. And then, of course, we're going to do like behind the scenes kind of special videos and other comedy stuff, maybe unedited interviews and all that kind of cool things. We're going to be putting that up there only for the members of the special committee. So make sure you're checking out the Patreon. The link is in the show notes below. Sign up, I would recommend, for at least Project PAYHEM, because we want to take that cash and we want to put it towards great practical jokes that we're going to be doing, like this one, which we're starting off in Las Vegas. And the timeline for this is, it starts today. Start sending in your selfie, DM it to us. It is at Sparks Radio on Instagram. Okay, we're going to do this all through our Instagram. Okay, at Sparks Radio or at Pike Taylor Radio. Just message us a picture of yourself smiling. Okay, the winner will be decided. Let me go back to my calendar here so the winner will be decided the 14th. So you have from today until Friday night, essentially Saturday morning, the 8th, to submit your selfie. I'm going to compile all of them, put them in what is that called when you scroll through all the photos? What's that thing called?
A slideshow?
A slideshow. I'll put them in a slideshow on Instagram. Okay.
Oh.
And that way you vote. Anyway. Number 2, number 5. I like number 6 is hilarious photo of them smiling, you know?
Yeah.
We'll take that Monday. That's when the voting will begin. Sounds good?
It's exciting. It's all very exciting for everybody. The committee, us, Rim Nation even.
Stefano has a question here from Switzerland. Stefano is watching. Hi, Stefano. What's up, dude? He says, can send a picture of another person that has no clue she will be on the billboard. No. I would love to do that. That'd be an awesome practical joke on your part. But we're going to have to, whoever wins, we're going to have to sign like a photo release form. So that person allows us to put their, face, missing teeth up on a billboard. So you have to be down with the joke, excuse me, in order to get
unless you can get them to sign it without really knowing what's going on. Like in TV shows.
Is that, that's the school trip permission slip or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, remember,
Yeah.
like a Saved by the Bell episode. So no, I mean, we want to do this legit. We want to be on the up and up. You're gonna sign like a photo release form so we can use your picture, and you don't come back and be like, they made me look ugly. Like, that's the fucking joke. Okay, missing teeth, you on a billboard, missing some teeth. It should be hilarious. Everyone, Las Vegas is gonna get a kick out of it. You're gonna get a kick out of it. We're gonna get a kick out of it, and that's the whole part of Project PAYHEM. All right, we want to cause a little comedy mayhem in the world. All right. So there it is. There's the big announcement. Patreon, sign on up. I will mail you these special stickers. If you sign up for the special committee, you get all 3. All right? And then you're in for Patreon, you're in, or Project PAYHEM, you're in for exclusive content and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much. Shout out to the committee for being such badasses, and I appreciate it. It's only $3 a month. You know?
It's
The
nothing.
PAYHEM. Yeah, I know. It's just nothing. Absolutely
300 pennies.
nothing. You want to get to the news that matters now?
Let's get to it.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters. Holy shit.
Pike, I don't know if you've ever heard of the actress Tanya Roberts.
Hang on, let me just delete my first story.
No, it's no big deal, dude. Let's talk about it, because there's some parts in this story where I was like, something sounds super
Dude, yeah.
sketch about this, right?
I figured you would bring this up because it's pretty fucking unbelievable, really,
Yeah.
what's going on here the last day. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about. Oh, go ahead. You start. You start.
Proceed.
You're good at this.
Oh God, no.
No,
Well, I mean,
please.
the short of it is this actress who I knew from that 70s show. She was Midge, Donna's mom. She died. It was confirmed she was dead.
Like CNN
And
confirmed
then-
it. Like news organizations were confirming this shit.
She went out to walk her dog. She collapsed. They think it was a heart attack. They could not revive her. Her boyfriend, like longtime boyfriend,
Yeah.
is mourning. So he goes to do an interview, which is like first red flag. It's like the body's still warm. What do you
She
do?
just collapsed and you go do an interview. This is exactly what I wanted to talk about, Pike. Yes.
Yeah. So he's in an interview. He gets a phone call and he answers like a 1994 house phone for whatever reason. And it literally live in this interview, he gets the word from the hospital. She's not dead. She's alive. And so he starts freaking out in this interview, which is just very bizarre behavior. I understand. I don't know how I would act in that situation. You think your wife or girlfriend is dead.
I think
and
I
then
know
they're-
how
then
you'd
they're not.
react, Pike. Your first interview wouldn't be, and this is real. Your first interview wouldn't have been with, was it Inside Edition? That was
Yeah,
the
that's right.
first interview he was doing. He got a call that his girlfriend was still alive when he's doing an interview with Inside Edition. Like, dude, this guy sounds shady as fuck, right?
He does seem greasy. You look at him, and he just looks like I hate to judge or assume, but yeah, it definitely looks like a guy that I don't know what the fuck his deal is. And she was a very beautiful woman, and he's not a beautiful woman or a man for that matter. So there's like that was a question mark for me too. Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? His name is Lance O'Brien. Your longtime girlfriend collapsed walking the dog. You think she's dead, and you immediately run to Inside Edition?
It makes no sense. And you can't tell me that he had scheduled that interview prior. Like nobody's
No.
interviewing
No one's
Pat
like,
O'Brien.
Guys, we got it. You got
Yeah.
it? Yeah, we booked him. Lance O'Brien's on the show. Woo! You know? There's that's not how it goes.
Oh no. And it was even more unbelievable because he was at the hospital. He said goodbye to her. It wasn't like he just, got the word that she had passed. No,
Right.
he was like there. And it was just all but it confirmed. It was absolutely confirmed. So I don't know if she just sprung up out of nowhere, and she's still in critical condition. So it could be one of those things where, she's dead, she's not dead, but she's pretty much dead. I don't know.
That's crazy, man. This whole story is nothing but a bunch of red flags. And I as soon as I read that he got the call during an interview with Inside Edition, I was like, what?
I know.
I'm sorry. If my long-timed loved one died, I would not be doing an interview with Inside Edition immediately. I'd be making funeral arrangements or wondering how I can continue with life. You know what I mean? I'd be in that phase where like, oh my God, my world is rocked.
Right.
Not on the
Now
phone
it's
with
just-
my publicist.
No. And let's not act like she was that famous anyway. So why what's the interview about even? I just
Don't
find
know.
a lot of things sketchy at best. I think we're going to find out more information. Hopefully today there are some answers how the hell this could happen.
Yeah, because I cannot continue with life in 2021 unless I find out more about Lance O'Brien.
Yeah.
It's really a shame because we had him scheduled next week on this show, and now he's totally blowing me off.
His star is too big at this point.
Yeah, now he's shining a
We
little
can't
too
get him.
bright for the old Spark show.
Well, I hope we find out.
Yeah.
Hey, this is exciting. This year, now 2021, as of January 1st, a whole new slew of works have entered the public domain.
Really?
I find this interesting. So every year, because basically after 95 years, anything that was like a song or a book or a movie, if they were invented then, they're public domain. The copyright expires, so we can do whatever you want with them.
This
So I
is
figure for this
amazing.
show, yeah, it's good. It's good info to have. So as of now, The Great Gatsby is part of the public domain. So F. Scott Fitzgerald's book, you
Yeah.
don't have to pay any money. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. You can make it, you could parody it with a X-rated version, whatever you want. That actually sounds kind of cool.
So
There are some other things too, like Duke Ellington. His music
yeah.
is now public domain.
all Duke Ellington's music?
Anything from 1925, which
Okay.
apparently was a big year for him.
Yeah. Yep. Sure. All right.
Sure, yeah. Oh, you know.
No, that's
And
good.
then,
It's giving me ideas for the show.
Okay.
I love this.
Well, we might want to get to it as far as the Great Gatsby goes, because people are already clamoring for a Muppets version of the Great Gatsby. Yeah, Muppets.
Interesting.
I know. Much like they did with the Christmas Story. Or Christmas
Oh,
Carol.
that's right. Yes. Christmas Carol.
'Cause that was
Dickens.
That was Dickens. Most of Dickens is in the public domain.
Dickens was a while ago.
Yeah, actually,
You got
all of it.
David Copperfield, Tale of Two Cities, Christmas Carol. I'm trying to think of other Dickens out there. Big Dickens fan.
What about Robinson Crusoe?
Is that in the public domain? I don't know. Are you Googling it?
Yep.
Yep.
No, that's Daniel Defoe. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not.
Oh,
I thought
it was Dickens? That's not Dickens.
Yeah, I thought it was Dickens. No, it's
I
not
thought
even,
you were
not
asking
even
if-
close to Dickens.
If that was. I was wondering if you were saying, "Oh, is that in the public domain?"
It is, because it was from the 1700s.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Very nice. Well, that's amazing, Pike, and I appreciate you doing some solid research on the show, because I feel like we might have some. What was the Duke Ellington remixes here on the show now?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
And you know what? I thought this would be fun to talk about because, listen, sometimes it gets to be a little too much, dick and balls and farts and that kind of thing. And it's
that's
like,
not
no,
who
you
we
know what?
are. You know?
No, we're scholars. Let's
Yeah.
talk public domain.
That's exactly right. Exactly. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to come up with some sweet, stupid little graphics
Jesus approves.
with some Duke Ellington in the background. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I'm so looking forward to just sucking on the Duke Ellington teat. Thank you. It's going to be this delicious. Duke Ellington.
What are you doing?
That's me.
Dude, we just talked about how we were trying to sound a little more mature here, and then you just went off sucking Duke Ellington's teat for like a minute straight, and it was so colorful. What are you doing?
He's got long nipples, so you can just go. It's like a speed bag, you know.
Oh, gross.
Oh yeah, we can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real good. Stand by for Duke Ellington teat sucking.
Right.
Pike, my second story is McDonald's enters the chicken wars.
Ooh.
This is what we've been waiting for, the great chicken wars of 2021. Okay? And I'm happy we're here because we're all going to benefit from the chicken wars. First of all, I did not know this, but did you know that chicken is outpacing burger sales now?
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I just had a big conversation with myself yesterday about the difference of those two things.
Yeah, what you
chicken. Well, I mean chicken because I was eating chicken, and I try to eat chicken more than like beef because beef is just shit apparently. But when it comes to fast food, am I better off getting a greasy deep fried chicken sandwich versus a burger?
Are you talking about your health? Are you talking about the environment? Are you talking? What are you talking? What you saying?
My health.
Your health? I don't know. That one I'm out on. I know environmentally wise, like they say, like climate change. You're better if you just substitute every like third burger. Say every third time you want a burger and you substitute that with a chicken sandwich instead. They're saying like the effects on the planet would be massive. Just like every third time you want to eat a burger, you get a chicken sandwich instead. Yeah, because the amount of like CO2 it takes to produce a chicken sandwich compared to a hamburger patty is stupid in terms of its significance.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, that's what I read.
Dude, I love chicken sandwiches. They're so good. I mean, I love burgers too, but every third time, no problem.
That's what I thought, especially when we're entering the chicken wars because McDonald's is bringing out three new chicken sandwiches this year. And you know that they're trying to compete with that Popeyes. They saw that Popeyes pop, right? Which I still haven't had that chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Maybe I'll get that. Yeah. I got to get that, man. I got to try that one.
Do it.
The spicy one. I love spicy chicken. So I got to get that. And that's what they're bringing out, dude. McDonald's. They're bringing it out. It's going to be available nationally February 24th. The crispy chicken sandwich topped with pickles served on a potato roll. You got the spicy chicken sandwich, which adds the same but spicy pepper sauce. And then you have the deluxe chicken sandwich, which comes with lettuce, tomatoes, and mayo. Pretty dope.
That's the one I want. That sounds so good.
The spicy chicken deluxe is what I'm going to want. You know what I mean? Give me spicy with that deluxe.
How do they not have this already on that menu? I know they have a McChicken. I've had a McChicken is maybe the thing I've eaten most in my life. I've had so many. We're talking thousands of McChickens. Okay. I've never, but it's because they're so cheap. Now, these are probably
whispering
like
to each other. Chickens are whispering, Pike Taylor Radio, and they're like shivers down their spine when these chickens on the farm hear your name whisper. You're the John Wick to chickens. You are the boogeyman. You're the Baba Yaga. You're the
worst nightmare.
Yeah, dude. Woo!
And not just because I eat McChickens, but because annually I butcher chickens with my dad. Cut their heads off. Picture that.
Why do you always bond with your father over murdering other animals? Why is this the bonding moment?
It's one of his favorite things. He just he likes taking lives. Dropping bodies.
It's one of his favorite things, taking lives. Jesus Christ. No, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't see anything wrong with eating meat. I'll say it again. I am a meat eater. Okay, I like it. However, you are killing an animal to consume that meat. I just don't know why your father is like, I mean, I get the hunting. There's a sport in hunting. I understand that. I'm not a fan, but I get it. But cutting chickens' heads off? Like, dude, there's a grocery store down the street. Like, why do you have to do it? He's like an artisan, you know?
Dude, I don't know. There's a lot of work that goes into it, much of which we end up doing, his kids. So I don't know. He just likes to. He's kind of a pretend farmer. Kind of wishes he was a farmer.
That makes sense. I could see that. Yeah. And look, if a chicken reaches the ripe age of becoming a sandwich, then I will eat it. And I must admit, I think I'm becoming more partial to like a spicy chicken sandwich than a burger to begin with. Like, I mean, dude, if you ask me, hey man, do you want to go to, even if it's like a Raising Cane's, like fire, bro. I'm so in on a Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A or Popeyes or anything. I'm like, oh, instead of like a burger joint, I might be there. Yeah, I might be there.
Wendy's, some really good chicken sandwiches.
They used to. I feel like Wendy's quality has taken a dive. Like,
they have a bad one. It's kind of confusing because they have some chicken sandwiches that are like their McChicken that it's just like embarrassing. Like, how can you serve this little gross microwaved patty? But then if you get the expensive one, it's like a big,
it's like a leap in
busty,
quality.
Yeah, crunchy, juicy chicken. So you got to be careful which one. If it's the price is too good to be true, it is. It sucks.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Got it. I see what you mean. All right.
Oh,
I understand.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I got this story last night and I was like, 3 new chicken sandwiches. And I was just like you. I read that deluxe with the lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. And I was like, whew. God. Put a spicy sauce on there. I'm so in on that, dude. Oh.
Seriously.
February
Where the hell's the closest McDonald's? I don't know. Is it not out yet? Damn it.
February 24th is when that's going to be hitting stores.
That's when I'm hitting stores.
Yeah, dude, I know.
Count it.
Oh. And by the way, I tried making my own crispy chicken, like frying my own chicken. It's a fucking nightmare. Like, it is. I can't do it. I have nothing but respect for people who can fry chicken properly. Have you ever tried to fry your own chicken?
What, do you have a deep fryer?
No, I had like a pot with oil.
Oh, so you kind of made your own
hot oil, yeah. And I like, I double breaded the chicken. I went like all out. I had cayenne pepper in there. I tried doing the whole thing. I had the bread, I did the egg, the whole thing, and I put it in there. And then you got to make sure the chicken's cooked. Not easy. I mean, then again, I didn't have a fryer. I had a thermometer. But dude, oil splashed everywhere. It burned my hand. I got like a scar on my hand from the hot oil.
Yeah, it's not something you want to do naked. That's for sure. So how'd it turn out? Was it even edible?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was trying to make my own chicken nuggets. This was like, I mean, I would say at the height of the pandemic, but we're in the height of the pandemic. This is, back when the pandemic was happening. They're like, don't go out anywhere. So I was like, jonesing for some chicken, man. And my kid wanted chicken nuggets, and I was like, I'll make my own.
Got you.
So I looked up a copycat recipe from Chick-fil-A, and I looked up a copycat recipe from the Chick-fil-A sauce, and I was like, we're having Chick-fil-A tonight. And my kid got really excited. And I was like, but we're not going. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm making it here. And then we ate it, and it was not good. And I would just recommend just going to the place that you like, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Has he forgiven you?
No, he hasn't talked to me since. And
oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
he actually filed paperwork for emancipation last week, and it's a touchy subject.
It's not going well for you.
No, he said, I don't want to be your kid anymore. And I was like, well, too bad. You got my blood in you, that whole thing. And he goes, not anymore. I'm getting a transfusion. I was like, Jesus Christ, you really put some thought into this, you know? Yeah. And then
just a blood swap.
Yeah, dude, he's siphoning it out. He's like, yeah, I'm not just siphoning the blood out. I'm siphoning hate. And I was like, whoa.
Jesus.
I know. I couldn't believe it. And then he was all like, I don't want to live here anymore. I'm like, where are you going to go? You're 4, And he was all like, I'll find a way and blah, blah, blah. And sure enough, here did I not know that since he's learned how to write, he's created a pen pal. And now he's going to go live. Yes, I know. Now he's living with Armando.
Jesus.
I know.
Well, maybe his next dad will know how to cook chicken. You gotta hope. Is Armando his dad now?
Armando is a chef.
Oh God, dude, I'm sorry. It's a tough break. What are the chances?
Chef Armando is the chef at his school. He says he knows how to make good chicken nuggets.
Why is he a pen pal with the chef at his school?
That's what I wanted to know. And then at the same time, I try to explain, those Chef Armando, he doesn't cut them into dinosaurs. They're printed like that at the factory. Okay. It's not real chicken nuggets. You understand? He doesn't get it because he's 4. But he lawyered up. There's nothing I can do now.
Smart kid. Smart. Not for getting out of the house.
2021's been rough, man.
Yeah.
Been real rough. That's it for the show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Make sure that you are, by all means, go to that Patreon, okay? This is the big announcement today. And I'm focused right there on the middle one. But by God, if you can just want to go with the elevated member sticker, go with the elevated member. $1 a month. If you want to do the special committee members, $5 a month. Hell yeah. I'm not going to turn you away from that. But the $3 a month, Project PAYHEM, that's where we're going to be pushing here. And again, send in your selfie at Pike Taylor Radio on Instagram. Okay, that's where we're going to do it. Look at those teeth. He's going to get work done today on those things. Yep, absolutely. He's got teeth, but I'm telling you, we're going to put your face up on a billboard where you're missing some. So DM me your selfie as well at Sparks Radio. Okay. And if you want to see what the billboard's going to look like again, it's going to look like something like this. Instead, that's going to be your face instead of Pike's single tooth. Okay, we'll take your teeth. Oh, we'll take your teeth and we'll black them out. Exactly. That's it for the show. Hit the subscribe, rate, review, that whole nonsense. I went over this already, but really, Patreon link in the show notes description below. So go and check it out for yourself. Until then, we're out of here. Pike, any last words?
Kisses.
Show's over, motherfuckers. Now get out of here.